There's big news for anyone interested in Final Fantasy XVI who doesn't own a PlayStation 5. After a little over a year since the game originally released, the PC version has officially been given a release date, September 14th. Along with this announcement came a demo that you can find on Steam, well, right now. So let's check this out. From the Steam description, the first full-fledged action RPG in the mainline Final Fantasy series. An epic, dark fantasy world where the fate of the land is decided by the mighty icons and the dominants who weld them. This is the tale of Clive Rossfield, a warrior granted the title First Shield of Rosaria, and sworn to protect his younger brother Joshua, the dominant of Phoenix. Before long, Clive will be caught up in a great tragedy and swear revenge on the dark icon Ifrit, a mysterious entity that brings calamity in its wake. I will say the intro to Final Fantasy XVI is absolutely fantastic. This is the first mature rated Final Fantasy, and they go hard with that. Not so much like that there's constant gore and nudity, but rather that the game is dark and gritty and at times rather depressing, and it can be kind of bleak at times. But there definitely is much more foul language than you'd find in something like a Final Fantasy 2. I have my fair share of problems with Final Fantasy XVI, but I'll save that for a full review if I should ever get around to making that. But I will say that the game is all around gorgeous. Those icon battles are flashy and breathtaking at times. And even though a lot of the side quests struggle in the entertainment aspect of them, the main quest line is stuffed. And even more so with the DLC content, which is also going to be here on day one. So, well now, in order to enjoy these beautiful set pieces, they are recommending these as minimum and recommended specs. And, well, even though my laptop's not brand new or anything, I've got an i7 and a 2060 in there. So not quite recommended, but I will still give it a try. So I did jump in without really properly adjusting the settings in the beginning, but I initially did have some slight stutters, particularly in the icon fight in the beginning. However, once I capped off my FPS at 60 and played around with some of the settings for a few minutes, I got to where I thought the game was looking pretty solid and feeling pretty smooth. Now, this is really going to vary depending, of course, on what your setup is. So I would strongly recommend, just, of course, downloading the demo before purchasing and giving it a shot yourself to see how your setup plays with this. And especially, too, because your progress in the demo does carry over into the main game if you do decide to purchase it. Yeah, I'm definitely glad that to see that we're finally getting a PC release for this. Will I be picking it up? Well, not immediately, probably not. Guys, I was literally just finishing up the DLC a couple months ago. So I don't need to replay this right now, but maybe once there's some cool mods and stuff like that, maybe. But for you guys out there that aren't PlayStation guys, let's go. So glad to see that more Final Fantasy games are branching out, and I'm hoping to see that, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth might find its way to PC sooner than later as well. But that's all I got for this one. So yeah, guys, if you liked this little kind of flash news update video or whatever, consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 666. Yeah, see ya. Bye.